EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon. And hard running's going to get him over the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Right back to H.J. And brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down. The Raiders had 5 and 6 to start play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Kelly. And swing this out long. Here's H.J. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run That's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, but you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, H.A. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 42. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here's Shelley.
Oh, wow.
The screen, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a home-run pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now H.A. on 1st and 10. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Yeah, baby.
You take a shower in that shower or no?
Yeah.
Well, why is it the whole black?
I took the thing off of it.
Did you just do a shower in it?
Yeah, I had to clean it out. Plus that thing dirty. I got to get another one. That's why that dirt was coming from.
You ate up my last food. You know that, right?
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. This running game is so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. At the 8-yard line. They'll walk A-Chan. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. That was going to slip up the run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, Kappa.
Well done, A-Chan.
Oh, come on, baby.
Touchdown, Raiders. Devon A-Chan with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the
You got to make that tackle, Cisco.
Find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Jaguars nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here, first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of 30. 9 yards is the pick out there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They'll kick it in the ground. Keys. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
We used to work with Glenn 39 with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about Ben's ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
I'm going to that. Mark, he's through the runner. Oh, sorry, baby.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle on that play by Quinton Williams. Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Oh, his first
I love it. I stopped running.
And he'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
What's up with all that?
21.
Here's Herbert. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh!
Jaguar defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game,
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits
With his 17th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders lead this now 13-0.
I said I didn't get off work this Saturday. I didn't say I come out there.
And it's good. And they have jumped out here to a quick 13-0 first quarter lead.
Raiders 14, Jaguars nothing.
Yeah. Well, people still call it bones. We call it bones.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Well, I was, I don't know why you thought that.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down
I told you I didn't get off. I told you I've been working. Well,
they'll start this drive out of the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
all right.
He'll drop to throw. Throw there is incomplete.
Even put,
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline, and he'll be out right at the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Keys. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Raiders defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Okay, ready?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Ready, set.
Short throw caught by Bowers. Gets by him and out of the daylight. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Right at the 40.
Ready.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Short throw by Bowers. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. So offsides the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's not pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Yeah, that's true.
Drop to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And down inside the 15 it goes. Another catch for there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Hunter Henry, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jags are back within a score.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Jaguars 7. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone, drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well.
Come on, you bum!
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Jaguars 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. Working back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's caught downfield by Pickens. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. George Pickens, 52 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll release out to the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the next points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Man, how?
First step in the right direction for a stop. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He'll try to do it himself.
Oh, wow.
Pass
Good play.
I
got so hopeful.
First down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is touchdown, Raiders.
It's definitely his last season in Jacksonville.
His 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders go on by 2 touchdowns. Play after it right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14.
Raiders 28. Jaguars 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Right there, hurt. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Got it open there. It's Pickens.
Pickens been balling for it since I called him out in practice.
The 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real challenge. Yeah, can turn a short throw into a solid game at any moment. Once he caught that ball, The idea with the open grass was and get there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Over the middle, hooks up to the tight end, Bowers. Down the sideline he goes. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brock Bowers, 45 yards. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Too slow. Got Thornton, though. I had Thornton last. 99 speed.
A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Herbert now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision to go with picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert. And it's going to be caught for the Raider touchdown. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And a lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it over across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 3rd and 1. On 1st down, they drop to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Man, get out of here.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe they're trying to force it in there.
Man, he's cheating me.
Always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it.
What is,
so your decision
that is just crazy.
A little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you
Why they play me like that?
Up the middle they go. Keys. Now
Goodness.
this is a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Okay, ready? Here we go, Warriors, 70, 77.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going for the deep ball. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, we cheat me.
Brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. They take this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little bit of rhythm.
You're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. To your credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got towards Houston. And it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That DB, my safeties are horrible. Can't stop nobody. They keep knocking the ball down.
25 yards that time.
First down and goal.
Nice job there playing the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here's Herbert. Now he's going to slip up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead now 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Raiders 42, Jaguars 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Go, Reed, go!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Cowboy 80.
They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll try the left side. Keys. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 on the 28-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Second and 4.
Ooh.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Ooh.
I think he had to rip that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Out of the gun now on third down. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there.
Come on, baby.
That makes it obviously a little
He
bit
can't throw. He can't throw a deep ball.
Not
Though.
much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They're going to look to throw.
I knew he was going to drop it. I knew he was going to drop it. They
Come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1. Just looking really dominant, extending this week.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal, that's what we're seeing right now.
2-yard pickup.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. On third down, they change. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
You know, we might as well get some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And how about this one now? In their own territory, gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try it long for it. And I'm not sure he got there.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, wow. They finally gave me something. He got that.
Go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Come on. 70,
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Bro.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit. And
Horrible.
call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the 30. And a quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll come out in the pistol. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Raiders 42, Jaguars 28. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores in the third quarter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
10 at the 47-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, back to H. And a good push here defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Touchdown incomplete.
What's played out?
The ball free and second down.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun, it's a good pitch. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Oh, wow.
The catch is made. And he doesn't quite make it.
That's why I catch it.
Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field.
No, why? You got something to do?
Winning football 101.
Let me get this. I'm trying to do that then.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. his way
I'm
through.
just trying to figure this run stuff out.
Return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll get it down to 47 here. 84 yards rushing for now as he has been tremendous all game long.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that plan any down.
They'll look to throw down on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
6 yards. And second down.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers. 22 yards there, a first down.
My defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They control this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Oh, he dropped it.
Come on.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, holding by Ian. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 12.
Back to throw again. Got a man and puts him in stride. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. And that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson.
You want me to concede?
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jaguars 35. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
All right, I'll go ahead. They keep the stats and stuff, don't they? Let me check it out.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back.
Good game, man.